Now we will define different type of the functions. We have defined that function from set x to set y, where x is the domain of the function and y is the codomain of the functions. And we have already explained that each element of the domain will have some image in the codomain. First type of the function is 1-1 function. It is also known as injective function. It states that every distinct element of domain will have distinct image in codomain. That means no two element of x, that is the domain, will have the same image. Mathematically we can write that for every x1 and x2 belongs to the domain x, if fx1 is equal to fx2, that means images are same. This implies that element will also same, that is x1 equal to x2. If function is 1-1, if it is strictly increasing, that means dy by dx is greater than 0, slope is positive, or it is strictly decreasing, that is dy by dx is less than 0, that is slope is negative. Second function is onto function. A function is onto, or also called surjective function, if range of the function is equal to codomain. That means every element of the codomain are the images of some element of the domain. And third one is 1-1 and onto function, also known as bijective function. And these are the functions which are 1-1 as well as onto function, means that every element of the codomain is image of some element of the domain, and every element domain have the distinct image in the codomain. That functions are known as 1-1 and onto functions, or the bijective functions. Let's take some examples. First question is, the function f from set of real number r to -1 to 1 defined by fx equal to sin x is, we have to check it is 1-1 or onto. First we draw the given function, which is a sine function. This is the x-axis, y-axis, and sine function is drawn here. We know that sine has maximum value of 1 and minimum value of -1. So its range is -1 to 1. So given function is f from r to -1 to 1. This r is domain and -1 to 1 is codomain. Because range equal to codomain, that is -1 to 1, so this implies that function is onto function. For function to be 1-1, distinct element of the domain should have the distinct image. If we take one of the values, say fx equal to 0, then it means sine x equal to 0. This implies that x will have the value, say 0, pi, 2 pi, and so on. Therefore, there are the same image for the distinct element of the domain. Therefore, function is not 1-1. Second example is, let set A is 1, 2, 3 and set B has the element 4, 5, 6, 7 and function is 1, 4, 2, 5 and 3, 6 from A to B, then f is best defined as surjective function, injective function, bijective function or the function. Here function is f from A to B. The function has the elements 1, 4, these are the ordered pair, 2, 5 and 3, 6. The set of first element of the ordered pair give the domain, so domain is 1, 2 and 3 and range is the second element of the ordered pair, that is 4, 5 and 6. Here we have to draw the figure. There is the set A and another set is B and there is a mapping from A to B and this mapping is F. A has the element 1, 2 and 3 and B has the element 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now this mapping says that 1 has the image 4, so this is the 4, 2 has the image 5 and 3 has the image 6. So from the diagram we see that every element of A has some images, so it is a function because this is 1 type of the function. Element of A has unique image in the B, so it is 1 function, that is injective. And we see that one of the elements which is 7 here is not the image of any of the element of A, so range is not equal to codomain, therefore function is not onto function. Hence best option is the function is injective function. Third question is the function f from set of real number r to r defined as fx equal to x cube is, options are 1 1 but not onto, not 1 1 but onto, neither 1 1 nor onto, and fourth option is 1 1 and onto. Given function is from set of real number to set of real number and defined as fx equal to x cube. First we have to check whether function is 1 1 or not. We take the procedure that if x1 and x2 belongs to the domain and their function values are equal, this implies that for function to be 1 1, x1 should equal to x2. So for the given function, if we take two values x1 and x2 belongs to the set of real number in domain, fx1 is equal to fx2. This implies that x1 cube equal to x2 cube, and this implies that on taking the cube root it will be x1 equal to x2. It means the distinct element of the domain will have the distinct image in the codomain. Therefore function is 1 function. Second, we have to check it is onto or not. We are given that function fx is equal to x cube, so we can write the image as y and y is equal to x cube, or for a given image y, the value of x will be y raised to the power 1 by 3. Y belongs to the set of real numbers. This implies that y raised to the 1 by 3 will also belong to the set of real number. This implies that x belongs to the set of real number, which is also the domain. Therefore, that each element in the codomain will have some pre-image in the domain. Hence, function is also onto. Therefore, function is 1 1 and onto. Option 4 is the correct option.